Well, you've installed Java. Since you've installed Java, and then you went and you downloaded and installed Eclipse, we can now use Eclipse to write our Java programs. So let's go ahead and start with a simple Java application. I've got my shortcut here, and I'm going to double click this and start up Eclipse. I'm going to select where my workspace is located, and I put it in a place where I can easily find it. This is going to be all the projects and Java applications that I create. This is where they're located. So let's go ahead and get started with our first project, and I'm going to do File, New, Java Project. Now there's a lot of different types of projects that you can make with Eclipse. The one that we're going to do is Java Project. So I'll select that, and let's give it a name. First try. Use the default location, which is the workspace folder that I created, and execution and environment. I happen to be using Java 1.7, or simply known as Java 7. You may be using something different. Create separate folders for source and class files. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, and that's it. Let's go ahead and click on Next, and you can see this is what the folder outline is going to look like. But let's leave all this the same. And let's go ahead and click Finish. Now you notice it created it under Package Explorer, and in our environment here, you notice that we have a lot of different areas in our IDE that we can look at. What we're going to do for now is that we're going to create our package and run it. We'll be able to see it in Package Explorer. If your IDE doesn't look like this right now, you can go to Windows and you can reset the perspective. It'll ask you if you want to reset it to the default. Yeah, you can say yes to that. For now, we've got our project. Let's go and make another level of organization before we create our program. And this is just a way of organizing our code. Project is kind of like the overall box that we put our code into, and then we can put it into separate packages. So let's make a separate package. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to right click on the name of my project, and I'm going to create a new package, and it'll ask for a name, and it'll be lowercase, so let's call it First Try, if I got that right, and click Finish. So that'll be the name of our package. And inside of our package, we can create a lot of different types, a lot of different classes or programs inside of our package. And then we can put all of our packages together, and we can have those inside of our project. So it's just a way of organizing our code. Okay, so now that we've got our package created, let's go ahead and I'm going to right click this and create a new Java class, and I want to give this a name, and let's just do a hello world, and there are no spaces in here. It's I want to create a legitimate name, and we'll see about that later. And I want to go ahead and have some of the code written for me, so I'm going to click this, which says public static void main, which is the main starting location of where your code is going to start running. It's going to start executing here. So I'm going to click Finish, and we'll see that it put it in. This is our editor window. This is where we're going to be writing all of our code. It generated some comments for me. I'm going to get rid of those comments. There's another thing I'm going to do which I think helps a little bit, and I can have it where it defaults and does this automatically each time. But you notice that there's some curly braces here between here and here. I'm going to put those on the same level, and later on you'll see, but this will kind of help tell me where my quickly identify what my code is and where it's at. Now you notice that we've also got it here. So here is my class. First, I've got my package here. We've only got one package for now. And here's the class that I created. Remember, I named it Hello World. And under this class that I created, I have one method. And this is my main method. And this is where the magic starts. So let's write a program. And let's say system, and we're going to output our code, and we're going to print it. And you notice I've got a lot of choices here. It gives me a list of choices that I want. I want one that starts with PRINTLN, and we can use any of these for now. So I'm going to start, just double click this one and put it in there. Now there are no, I'm going to delete that and put in what I want, and I'm going to put in double quotes and it put in the second quotes for me, and inside of these double quotes I'm going to say, oops, I'm going to say Hello World. Now look at the structure of my statement here. I'm saying from the Java system output whatever I've got, or go ahead and print this line of code, PRINTLN, print out whatever's between these double quotes to the output window. Okay, and then I have a semicolon at the end of that. Now, does it matter if I have uppercase or lowercase in these? If I put a lowercase in here, it's going to give me this red squiggly line. And if I click on this, it'll say system cannot be resolved, multiple markers. It just doesn't recognize what this is. You have to have the correct uppercase or lowercase in your statement. And in this case, system is always with an uppercase S. Now, inside these double quotes, I can put whatever I want. I can put whatever code I want. And I'm just saying output whatever's between these double quotes, whatever it is, whatever ASCII characters it is, output those to the screen. So it should output Hello World to the screen when I run this. Let's go ahead and save this. I'm going to click on this just to save. And then I'm going to go up here and I'm going to say run. And when I run, it outputs this and it says Hello World. Okay, so it output this to our output console, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so that's it for the first Java application. If you can run this, it means that you're in good shape to go ahead and get started programming. Okay, that's all.